Welcome to Wednesdays with Wayne, and we are spending a little time in Florida at the National Park Service's Shark Valley. We were just on tour with Ricky, and a little bit different video today is we're going to talk a little bit more about the natural environment. So tell me something about Shark Valley.
So it's a different ecosystem. There's only one in the world. So what's really cool about the ecosystem here is we have the wildlife here is unmatched. Unlike any other park in the United States, we have the most biodiversity of any park.
And I think you said 1.5 million acres?
1.5 million acres. Currently, right now, Shark Valley is 11,000 acres.
Third largest park?
Third largest park in the continental United States, yes.
Some of the biodiversity we saw today, we saw some of these different plant communities. What were those three plant communities?
So we see blue-green algae. So that's something that's the most important thing in the Everglades. It's the base of the food chain here in the Everglades. So without it, the Everglades there'd be no Everglades without this paraphyte, this blue-green algae.
We're in the dry season, from what I understand, but
it's very wet.
Yeah, it's very wet,
It's
and so we got to see a lot of great stuff.
Right.
What were the three plant communities, though, that we saw today?
So we had tree islands. So we got the bayhead, we had the cypress dome. And what's really cool about the cypress dome is it's one of the tree islands where when it dries out here, that's where the alligators survive. So they make their own little pools of water to survive.
And I think we've got some video of those, and you said the cypress trees that we saw were about 100 years old?
100 to 150 years old.
Pretty amazing stuff.
Yeah.
Some of the wildlife we saw today, we got to see a collection of birds, alligators, we saw one crocodile as well. So it was quite the tour today. So that was really neat.
Really, yeah.
What were some of the birds we saw today?
So we saw some great blue herons. We've seen some great egrets. We also seen purple gallinals, which is a swamp hen. Little green heron was flying off a few times. You see little blue herons. Those are the usual suspects that we see year round.
This was just a great tour today, and again, a little bit of a change of scenery from our cultivated landscape. This was a natural environment, such an important part of Florida as well. So I want to thank you today, and thank you for joining Wednesdays with Wayne, sponsored by Niemeyer's Landscape Supply. And remember, beautiful landscapes start here.